2:14 p.m. September 27th. Yeah, whoever these kids are making up bullshit, never fall for their frame bet hustles and this and that. What they do is they sit there and try to agitate me and enrage me, and then capture me flipping out, expressing an opinion. Then they try to misrepresent an opinion. They're doing something shady. But another piece of this is they sit there assaulting me with their tech, trying to flip me out and put me in fear of my life. And I'll be like, these guys should be killed. Third party witness, deadly force, arrest them or restrain them. Then they love to leave out. And then I'll be like, confines of the law. And whoever these weird little telepathy people are will leave out this arrest them or restrain. And I'm just yelling out loud in the privacy of my own home, in my room. I don't even know who I'm yelling out to. And there's these kids involved with some frame bet, I think, and they keep trying to pull some hustle. And I've reported this repeatedly, and no one's arresting these people. So that's another key point. But they purposefully will leave out this arrest them or restrain them or whatever. And no one listens to me anyways, because if they listened to what I say out loud, they would have arrested everyone already, and I'd be a multi-trillionaire. And all the criminals, the rich people, the poor people, the past and the present would already be in prison. But yeah, they purposely go out of their way to flip me out. So I just start screaming in fear of my life, trying to get someone to stop and leave me alone. Then they'll try to capture some audio, cut out the arrest them or restrain them or confines of the law. And then they'll pretend to listen to what I say. And then they'll apply it to some other realm and pretend he gave an order when I never gave any orders. I'm just yelling out loud in my fear of my life. The way no one listens to me and I don't give orders is, if I give orders, everyone involved with this needs to go to prison, go to the press and tell them every crime they're involved in, all the money they stole, where they hid it, etc. And all the people in the past and present using WMDs and using implantation weapons on me, committing assault, psychological torture, sexual torture, and more, need to go to prison for life, maximum sentence. And every person who stole money from me needs to go to prison if I give orders, which I don't. Never did, and no one listens to anything I say anyways, because if they did, everyone would have already been in prison. I'd be the richest man in the fucking universe. Rich people would be in prison, the poor people, the corrupt law enforcement, the corrupt politicians, every corrupt fucker would be in prison. So that's how no one listens to me, and they just pick and choose words and then pretend it's an order, and that's their hustle, so don't be a moron. Because if I give orders, here's my order. The laws that apply to America apply to this realm. Past and present people need to go to prison for life. I was never playing a game. All the criminals making up laws need to go to prison. All the people involved with felony impersonation need to go to prison. All the people attempting murder need to go to prison. All the people involved with organized crime, RICO, and terrorism need to go to prison. All the people involved with organized crime, RICO, and terrorism need to have their assets freezed and seized. And I need to get them all. Every evil fucker involved with this needs to go to prison. Everyone who tried to murder me, kill me, and frame my family need to go to prison. Anyone who was breaking the law substantially, everyone breaking the law needs to go to prison for the maximum sentence of their penalty. Anyone involved in terrorism needs to go to prison. Everyone involved in RICO needs to go to prison. Everyone involved in economic espionage and IP theft need to go to prison. Data theft need to go to prison. Everyone committing obstruction of justice and manufacturing evidence need to go to prison. Yeah, no one listens to me. I've said these things a million times, so never fall for it. And I was supposed to make some rules of some game that I never even got to make. So don't fall for their made up rules either. And I never agreed to any game. So key point. They just stole money and profit that was never theirs. But their frame squad hustles are they sit around trying to enrage me until they can flip me out, capture audio, chop it up, and then misrepresent it and apply it to something else as an order. And that's their hustle. Whoever these telepathy serial killers are. And I'm just yelling out loud, trying to get these people to stop attempting murder on me, just trying to get them to stop firing radiation at my brain, trying to get them to stop shocking my genitals, shocking my heart. They never listen, even when I say that anyways. They just keep doing it. And the words I'm saying are directed at the people attempting murder on me, shocking my heart, shocking my brain, firing weapons at my brain, firing weapons, and trying to murder me, not at some innocent person. So I guess they also even pick and choose who to direct my words at is another thing. My words are directed at the people attempting murder on me. Key point. So maybe the guys attempting murder, trying to anger me, will capture that audio and then apply it to someone else as well. And so that's a piece of their hustle. So don't fall for bullshit. And maybe that's a part of their frame squad tactics. But not to mention, it's also, if they are capturing audio, that's evidence of invasions of privacy and recording me illegally. Look for the people with these audio bites of me flipping out and also chopping them up. Those are key people hiring these terrorists to shock my heart, shock my brain, shock my genitals, fire radiation and WMDs at me. Key point. And they use those weapons to enrage me and eventually flip me out. And they do stuff like that all day. So look for people with these chopped up audio bites of me flipping out And those are key people hiring terrorists to use radiation weapons such as WMDs, radiation dispersal devices, hiring key people to bombard me with telepathy, hold me hostage, shock my brain, shock my heart, shock my genitals. Those are key people hiring those terrorists, or those are key terrorists. Bet my life on it. And that's a way to catch some of these guys.